just having a common case of allergies as soon as I got up. That's one thing. Other than that, yeah, I'm doing good. No,
Okay.
just starting of the day before start my work. I know we are late today, but hope people don't mind that, right?
I'm
That's
quite a bit late today, but yeah, so we'll make it up for that. Okay, so our topic for the day is we are going to be speaking about our second UI design. So yesterday I couldn't share my screen first, so the technical glitch is resolved. I'll share my screen today first, and I'll speak about my design. Okay, so this is a second UI design. So I choose to create a credit card checkout page. So I'll first run over the entire UI. So I chose this background color, which is not that bright, but it is easy on the eye. So my thought process here is it has to have a muted and premium feel to it because this scheme is applicable to a lot of people because bright color is only suited to a small group of people. But to appeal to the large group of people, I chose this color. And so this red, black, and blue scheme was my uh, choice of colors because it goes well with the background color that I picked in.
Is
And
that globe a separate element by any chance?
which one? This logo?
No, the globe inside the card.
Ah, yeah, the globe is another
Oh
element. So,
wow, man, that looks so nice. I really like that actually.
so
I thought it was part of the picture, the way you made it look.
yeah, so it's actually a separate UI element. So I actually added this globe so that made it made the card look more lively. So it was very blank and plain. So I just wanted to add something. So I thought of adding a globe to it. So it made it look better. And so I spent a lot of time on this, and I'm really happy with the results. So I was really motivated by your design. I really liked your design. It was very clean and simple. So I wanted to make something better than that. So that's why I put an extra.
Obviously better.
I really
And yeah,
liked
you
it.
used the breadcrumbs actually, because just yesterday I did my breadcrumbs daily UI. So you already used it. I think you can reuse this similarly for your breadcrumbs, the one you used, right? Can
Yeah, yeah.
you zoom in? I think it's kind of blur for me. Like if you could just zoom in. I mean, you can just go control, click on control, hold control, and you can move your like mouse, right? Scroll it. You'll be able to zoom. Yeah, on not the whole page. Yeah, 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 yeah. Scroll this. No, no, left side. Come to the left, left, left. Yeah, this is the breadcrumb part, the recent transaction. So I
Okay.
like this. Breadcrumbs usually a little different, but it's similar to a breadcrumb. You have the progress, right? I think you have seen my delivery. So this is, I
Got it.
think you can reuse this, or you can make it better.
Make it
Right?
better.
What
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can do
correct.
is, you can use this. I think I am on my day 56 yesterday. That was 56. So you can
Okay.
use this. See, you have an opportunity to um, reuses, and I like this. I didn't think of the vertical because many few people use vertical. Now if you see even on Amazon they use vertical platform, like is it shipped, is it being delivered, what is the progress and all of that, right? And you have gone with the vertical. That is really nice. That's what I like about it. Yeah, I mean you can go ahead, but one thing, I mean, even I mistake, so just one mistake I'm just pointing out for you. For 10,000 you have added the comma, right?
Yeah.
Same 1,100, you need to have added the comma. You missed that part.
Yeah, I missed that actually.
You can add
Yeah,
it now itself. You can do live editing, man. You can make a design better. Maybe in future sessions we can have live editing. We can be like, what can be better, and we'll make that better. You
something
feel
like
this
this.
color is better. Yeah. I mean, I think that's what we should do in the next session. We should just have quick edits because we have half an hour with us, 15 minutes to half an hour. I think that should be possible, right? I'll edit. What do you feel might be better? If or you give me a reason why it should not be edited, we can others can understand that. Yeah. So yeah, next.
Yeah, yeah. So that's very true. So we can revisit our previously made UIs and make it much more better. So I'll
Yesterday
take you.
you itself told about the reusing. Yesterday, guys, Arvind told about reusing. So basically, I am helping him to reuse his own thing. But man, guys, I really like globe. I don't know how many people would like it, but I really like the globe element. I'm gonna
Yeah,
copy that. I'm gonna steal it from you someday.
even I was quite skeptical about it, but after looking the entire picture, right, it really does look good, and I'm really happy that you liked it also.
But
And
where did you get the globe from? Can you show it, Arvind?
yeah, I got this glow from Iconify. It's Figma
Is it a
plugin.
plugin?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Oh,
a
okay.
plugin. So I
Oh
got it
wow,
from
they even give you the globe. Wow, that's amazing, man.
yeah, right.
Whoa.
This Iconify.
Whoa! I'm gonna add this. You're gonna remind me when I'm sharing my screen. I'm gonna add this plugin. I didn't know this existed.
Yes,
Arvind is the guy who I just pushed him. I actually, as you guys know, I just pushed him into UI daily UI challenge, and now I'm getting to learn so many new things from Arvind that I'm like really surprised. You can see the reaction on my face. I really love it. The way he's
yeah,
using this icon effect. I mean,
yeah.
he
See,
didn't tell me before. He kept it secret. I'm gonna
no,
look
it
after it later
really
to take
wasn't
it
a
offline.
secret actually. See, basically, I'm a very lazy person, so only a lazy person can find out a smart way to do stuff. So Iconify helps me a lot. Even Unsplash also has a plugin, so we don't need to copy and paste it from Unsplash. Even Unsplash has its own plugin
Yeah,
directly.
Unsplash has, but
So
I mean,
they
still
directly see
that is
and
very normal. But this is amazing, man. I mean, this is like superb.
seriously, a big shout out to Unsplash and Iconify. Those people help us a lot. So if you think of any content and free content which is free of attribution, so it's easy to obtain it from them. So it's because of them our UI is much more better. So a really big thanks to them. So this is my UI for a credit card ch- ch- checkout page, and I really want people to see your design because that really inspired me to make it much more better. So yeah, Ganesh. So
I mean,
Ganesh,
first you finish talking about the second screen. I'll share mine because I think that part you didn't finish. I didn't let you to finish. Sorry.
right. Okay, so the second page. So this page is quite aesthetically same to the first one. Here, what happens is so in the first page you pick your card. So it's swipe based control. So you swipe your card and you pick your card, and after your card is picked, so based on the based on your a preferred card, you have to enter all the credentials like your name, card number, CVV number, and after that you proceed. So I just want both these pages to be kept very simple. So it has to be not cluttered and it has to show the relevant information in a clean and concise manner. So it is the main reason for it. And it is not flashy, but it's very easy to use and it would appeal to a lot of people. So it is the main
You're
reason why.
you've gone more on the usability rather than design, is what I feel. Right? That's
Yeah, yeah.
that's like
So
really good.
yeah, right. At the end of the day, the UI what we create is used by a broad spectrum of people. It's not only to a niche, small group of people. Like not everyone are tech savvy and tech enthusiast. Like so they can learn about the app in a very quick span of time. So it has to appeal to a lot of people, and so the ease of use is also a primary thing that we need to have in mind if you create a UI, right? So it is the main primary focus of
Mm.
this.
Yeah, but I mean, I really like the design. The day I like the card. I really don't think just get a card. It's like really good one. I
Yeah,
like it.
yeah, I can see that you're obsessed with that globe logo.
Yeah, I'm really obsessed with that. I mean, I'm obsessed with weird things, and this globe is one of them.
Yeah.
I like
I
it.
really, yes, I'm really happy that you like this because I really liked your design. If it was not for your design, if your UI was not that really good, right, I wouldn't have pushed this much. I want it better than yours, so that's why I put in that extra work into making
Yeah,
this
I
better.
mean, I mean that's what friends and colleagues and people in LinkedIn are there for, right? You see one person, you push. You don't get jealous because of someone, but instead you try to do better or you try to do as good as them. So that pushes you in turn to become a better person in whatever content you're creating or whatever job you're doing. That's the main thing end of the day. So yeah, amazing man. I think the button could have been a little bigger. The next
So the
button, yeah, that one could have been a bit bigger, man. You can make it a bit bigger because it's too small. Yeah, think that should be a decent size because it was too small for me. I think the placement you can just Yeah, something like that. Because I know the UI wise it was good, but then UX wise, if it was so small, I wouldn't have preferred to, click. I wouldn't have known,
Yeah,
right?
that's true. So we need to find a way to strike a right balance because
Yeah,
sometimes if you're trying to make it very easy to use, right, the UI elements might not look the way you want it to look. It might look weird. And sometimes if it is aesthetically attractive also, the ease of use also gets compromised. So you need to find a right
even
balance.
if one thing what I feel, Arvind, is that aesthetically, if it is a little bad, also I'm fine with it, but
Yeah.
it should be
So
usable. Because end of the day, if you're not able to use it, there's no use, right?
yeah, yeah. Ultimately, it should serve a purpose. So its purpose is to be used by a lot of people. If it is not serving
Yeah,
that purpose, yeah, it's really not that good. That's true. So we have to prefer usability over aesthetic sometimes.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys. So I'll just show you a bird's eye view of my design. So please have this in mind. And now Ganesh is going to share his. I'm not the judge here. You guys can tell which one is better. Yeah, Ganesh, it's up
There's
to you
no
now.
better here. I know yours is gonna be better because you try to do it better than me.
It's
Okay, let's
my
see.
design, and I would say it's better. So we have to give to the end audience to say which is better.
Just a minute. Yeah. Think. Yeah, I hope you guys are able to see my screen. So
Yeah,
this
Ganesh.
was like 20 to 30 days. I mean, 15 to 20 days prior to Arvind's design.
Yeah,
Uh,
yes.
you know, another thing, if you stop your screen, I think our thing will come better. Like it's there inside, or you can just toggle it. Yeah, great. So, this is my design. I mean, this was an inspiration. Most of my designs are not are original, but I do take inspiration. So in the starting, I used to take inspiration of dribble and all of that. Uh, I mean, aesthetically, it goes, it looks good, and I've tried to keep it as much as possible good for user experience perspective as well. I don't have amazing elements like Arvind's, where he has this
I can't say that. See, this
amazing
design.
art. Yeah,
One
yeah,
thing
yeah,
I would like to point here is, see, one thing that I admire about this design is it's contrasty. As if you see the first page is completely of a purple tint at the back, and the second page has this dual combo. So on top it is purple, at the bottom it is the cream color. So if you look side by side, right, so it just is so fluid and it's so nice. It's so comprehensive. So UI should be comprehensive. It's important. So your first page can't look different and your second page can't look different. So they both should share something in common. So this shares something in common, which is really
yeah.
not that easy to find.
So one main thing what people like about this design, and I don't know if you also felt it's because of that, it's because of the font, man. The font is what carried the design, the typography, the font, right? There's this Myanmar K, right? I don't know how exactly to spell it out, but this is the amazing font. I started using this font in every one of my design. Right now, I shifted a little to Poppins, Inter. I'm just playing around with fonts, but this was a really amazing font. And here, this color was, I just went to color hunt and I saw this purple. I mean, I like purple. I think you also might like purple. Many people like purple. I just wanted the royal feel because it's a card. Card is money, and money is royal, usually. So the
Yeah,
royalty is what I wanted to add.
it looks very luxurious. It looks only for a premium and elite group of people. So that's why I just wanted to create something like this. So I really like the scheme of the so that purple color, right? That purple color and that cream color, they just both go so a nice.
Yeah,
Uh, it looks
I
very
mean,
premium.
you wouldn't believe it took me like 15 to 20 different combinations to get to this. I mean, I was not even satisfied with this kind of, but then people liked it. And I'm like, wow, okay. And people started to like, I was thinking, okay, what is there in this? And then I was like, oh, yeah, it looks good. There was this imposter syndrome because when I was starting out, I was not sure, right? I mean, even you were not sure. They're like, okay, does this look good? Does this look bad? But then I told Arvind, I was like, dude, you're doing amazing designs. Now people are able to see our designs. Now we're discussing. Same thing we had it few days back. Maybe Arvind wouldn't have had the confidence. I wouldn't have had the confidence that we have evolved from such a design to such a design because we have been consistent every day. And yeah, Arvind, from today's session, we're going to do one thing, and I think you also should start doing is we need to start adding the typography, right?
Okay.
Typography is basically what font I've used, right?
Okay.
And so what happens is when people see, we can be like, this is the typography we have used, right? Uh, See here, this is the thing, and heading can have a underline, right? So what I'm doing here right now, guys, is now me and Arvind share, and see, many people like this font. I have to click and comment each and every time what is the font. So I do not want to do that. So what we're going to do is, I mean, for my videos, what I'm doing right now, Arvind, is I'm putting typography then and there, I'm putting colors then and there. So
Okay.
now in your design also, what you do, while I enter this, just enter for your design of typography, and the next thing is going to be color palette. What are the colors used, right? Because
Right.
what happens is when people see this, they need to know if they want to recreate it. For people who are just starting out, they can just, you know, come here. Okay, Control C, Control V, right? Now, example, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a small, just going to hold Shift, create this box, right? And I'm going to choose this color. I'm just going to choose this color. So this color is this number, right? What I'm
Yeah.
going to do is I'm going to put the number here. So there are one, two, three, four colors, I guess. Okay, so one, two, three, and a four, right? So what I'm doing here is uh, the next color is the screen, Arvind's screen favorite green color, fine.
Okay.
I'm going to choose this, and the color is, I'm just going to put up the color combination, fine. And this gold is what I like a lot. Gold is what I like, so I'll just put this here. I'll change this color, fine. And what are the colors? What are the colors I use? Yeah, I use only three, I guess. Right? Yeah, I use only three colors. I mean, there's one red is there. Let me copy this. So yeah, Arun. So what I've done. Oh, wait. So guys, what I've done here is, okay. Let me change this to black. Okay. What I've done here is it's a simple color palette. So I'm showing you guys what font I've used. Right? There is no medium, large, regular. So if I've used different varieties, I'll put that here. So I've used only these four colors. The four colors are here. This is the color palette, right? So I hope you guys got it, how the color palette and typography is done. So now if Arvind wants to copy this, he just has to type in the same numbers, right? Just think, Arvind. Now if you want to find this color, it's easier for you next time.
Yeah, yeah. So
You
we can
don't
get the
have
exact color.
to, yeah, you don't have to go use color dropper. So what happens is sometimes in color dropper, when you're having pixelated, the color changes. That happens for some reason.
Yeah,
But
yeah. To increase
Arvind,
the gradient
yeah,
also.
yeah. So Arvind, I think you can just go ahead and yeah, just last one thing is I've used a lot of contrast here. That's the reason, as you can see. To I mean, I kept it bigger. I have less content, so I kept everything bigger here, which is making it easier for you to read. That's what I tried to keep it. See here, what I've done is I haven't used the comma like Arvind has used, so I will not use the comma anywhere. So if you're using the comma for one thing, like for one number, you have to use it everywhere, right? Tens, hundreds, and all of that. So it has to be consistent. So Arvind, what I'll do is I'll just stop sharing my screen, share your screen, and if you could just show the people here of what color typography I've used, that will be amazing for the people.
Yeah, Ganesh, sure. So, so mostly I've used one single font for the entire UI. So here I've used Inter.
I
So
think
this Inter,
many of us land on Inter because I also started using that font.
yeah, Inter. So I just pick Inter and it looks good and I just leave it. So there's no reason to leave that font out. It's a very easy to use font, and I really like.
But I think we should start trying out more fonts. I mean, many of I don't know what the other designers, but for me especially, if I like one font, I use that for a very long time, very long time. So I think we need to stop letting that connection get to us. Arvind, I mean, I know that mistake. Hope you don't follow that. You know, that'll be good.
Yeah, that's also there. So we need to just create something, and we shouldn't be too much concerned about how it will turn out. So even that one is there. So my main color choice here is,
You can just use color pick. Right? Okay, yeah. Then
yeah,
you click on the box. Okay, you're gonna put it there first, yeah. Then the box, and then change the. Just add the color there. No, no, you already copied it, right? Yeah. Just go to the fill. Yeah. Paste. Yeah. So just copy paste. So how many? Just take one, two, three. Three. You have only used three colors. So what do you do? You're holding control in your copying it, is it?
yeah, I'm using option on Mac or
Command.
um,
Okay.
yeah. So if
Control.
you
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, so if you click on control and you drag it, right? So and after you leave that thing, it will just
So
be
guys,
pasted.
just one more thing. If you need anything tips in Mac, you have Arvind here, who is a pure Mac guy, and I'm
Seriously,
a full Windows guy.
actually, I'm not a pro in Mac. I've just started to use Mac. So if there's anything, if if there's anything which I'm really using on a day-to-day basis, I'll really share it with you. But on a pro level, seriously, when I'm learning,
I mean, I started using Vimeo Pro soon. I mean, I'm a total Windows user, but the latest Windows 11 has got into my head, man. It's not that great. That's that. Um, yeah, guys, and one more thing to let you know. Sorry, Arvind, for waiting. So I'm having a session, a Photoshop session, on LinkedIn the next upcoming Tuesday, right? And Arvind is one of. He's trying to help me curate the content. So
yeah.
I hope whatever if there's any mistake, it's left Arvind. The mistakes are on Arvind.
No,
Anything you find it's not nice, that's because of Arvind.
I can't say the mistakes are on me sometimes.
No, it is. So you better curate it well. I mean, we're working on the content. Uh, Soon I'll try to release an agenda for that, and Arvind will share that to you. And then later, me and Arvind are gonna have sessions back to back. So it'll be like one tool I take, one tool he'll take, something like that. We'll try to do, in both our accounts, so that it's not just purely based on one account. So it's like we are helping each other out because we have busy schedules. And if anyone else is interested in joining us to curate content, to put out live free sessions, because one thing we're targeting right now is we're just gonna give everyone the free sessions they need. Because there are been people who gave us, so we're not just giving back, we're just giving it out there, helping anyone we could. Okay, so guys, you can see the typography and color palette is official now for Arvind's design.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So we can have this for all of our UIs, so it's more easy for other people to follow and pick the colors if they are interested in it, and it makes it look much more professional, and it's more standardized, right? So they don't have to hunt for the color, so they just can copy paste the values and they get the exact same color.
yeah,
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, guys, you can see that. So the topic is the same, but I have taken a alternative approach to his design. So it is how the creative process works. So everybody thinks in a completely unique way. So we can't expect so the same thing to be born out of everyone. So yeah, so it's preferential. So some people might have liked what I did. Some people might have liked what you did, Ganesh. But at the end of the day, both these are unique ones, and they are beautiful in their own respective spheres. So it is the important thing about UI and about any artistic thing. So I think so. Yeah, so this UI is one of my most loved ones. I can say so. It's really nice to have created this one, and I think it's the same with you also, Ganesh. So you have spent a lot of time in this UI, and hope you
Yeah.
really enjoy creating this design.
Yes, I did enjoy creating my designs. Hope to.
There's actually there's one more UI, so I think it'll come in a more future videos. So that UI, I'm really very happy and I'm very excited to show you guys. And yeah, so you guys would have seen it on my LinkedIn profile, but I just wanted to explain the thought process and the creative pathway that I took. So I don't know on what date was posted on, but I'm really excited to show you guys and explain the nuances there. So I'm really excited for that and for the future videos to come.
Yeah, sure, Arun. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining into the stream today. And yeah, thanks you for having me, Arun. That's the major thing. And
Yeah,
yeah,
Ganesh.
post this, I need your help in curating the content. So guys, again, I'm telling you, if there's mistakes, it's all on Arun. It's just clearly put on there.
Yeah, it's really very tough to take responsibility, and I think I should take the responsibility so I can make myself more better. Yeah, so only if you take responsibility will you work much more harder, right? Because if something goes wrong,
Yes,
it's on you.
true.
Yeah, Ganesh, surely I'll take the responsibility and I'll make it look better. So yeah, so
Yeah,
we
I
can
think
really.
just stop sharing the screen so that we come up and we can just have a small photo kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
thank you, Arun. Have
Yeah,
a
guys.
good luck.
Yeah,
Again.
guys. Uh, yeah. Um, a wrap for today. And I really thank you, Ganesh, for spending your time here and hope we have
Sure, sure.
future sessions. So, yeah, thank you. Bye.
Yeah. See you guys tomorrow.